It appears that I've been intercepted. There's also an F-22 flying under me that we can't see here. My more advanced wingmen, with radar warning receivers, warn me of an enemy to my 2 o'clock. I can kinda see him, so I begin prepping. I increase RPM to 2550 and drop altitude to be harder to target. One wingman ends up following me at first. About a minute later, I discovered that my wingmen ditched me. When I see him again, he's ripped his wings off and ejects at Mach Jesus. The kids called it YOLO, I guess. Go figure. According to the map, the F-22 is still with me, but the JF-17 I saw is now too far to hope to catch. I'll look for other targets to the east. Yes, this guy will do nicely. As I'm searching for that target, an ally begins getting engaged by an SA-11. See the smoke trails. Yup. I decide that's a more dangerous target, so I elect to follow the smoke to the site and tell my allies my intentions. I don't want to get shot down and look like a punk after talking shit, so I stay below treetops. Can you pass me the butter F-22? Remember, I have no RWR, so when I see an F-22 evading like this, I think it's gotta be for a reason, probably for airshow purposes in reality. But I take it as I'm getting close to the site. Here it goes. I love to show off some smooth flying, but let's skip ahead to the second attack, shall we? My ally says the others are to the left as I realign for my second pass. I prefer firing the P-47's guns from these extremely low angles due to the ricochets being able to stay close to the ground and find targets that were otherwise missed. I base this on a historical tactic. Allied pilots would use similar tactics to defeat Axis tanks by intentionally bouncing their .50 caliber fire underneath to cause hits to the unarmored belly before extending away on the deck. Either intentionally or not, it appears to have the same effect in DCS. Third pass. and fourth pass. And fifth pass. I'm barely using any ammunition. When I'm accurate, it turns out that I'm more fuel limited than anything. The A-10's granddaddy still has some life in her. And now my sixth and grand finale run. I make a last run without knowing beforehand that it would be the last one. It turns out that karma is more powerful than the SAM site. I exploded on contact with a light pole. Seems real enough. See you next time.